I want to give you 3 simple suggestions to build more muscle. Maybe too simple, but they work. I'm Dr. David, orthopedic surgeon, sports medicine specialist, and author of the book, That's Gotta Hurt, The Injuries That Changed Sports Forever. I provide education, information, and commentary on sports and exercise, injuries, injury treatments, and injury prevention for athletes and active people so that you can stay healthy and perform your best. You may have a goal with your exercise, probably lifting weights, to get bigger and stronger. I'm all for it. I have no problems with it. I lift weights almost every single day of the week. And there's personal trainers that charge a lot of money to design fancy programs for you and to make sure you're doing the movements correctly. I'm all for that. I have no problem with it. But a lot of people overthink this a little bit and they don't make the gains that they want. And it really comes down, if you're trying to build muscle, to 3 very simple things. These may sound overly simplified, but if you focus on making sure you do all 3, you will get bigger and stronger. The first is, and this may seem self-explanatory, but I can tell you from my experience at the gym, very few people do it. The first is to lift heavy weights. Now, that may seem very simple, but just go to the gym and see all these people sort of half-heartedly doing light weights and doing heavy or doing high numbers of reps, and they're probably not getting anywhere. You have to work if you want to get bigger and stronger. Now, if you're just trying to get more toned, maybe you do sets of 12 to 15 or sets of 15 to 20 with a little bit lighter weight. If you're trying to get bigger and stronger, you gotta jack up the weight so that you only can do 8 to 12, and you've got to work. At the end of the day, you've got to lift heavy enough weight that your muscles have to adapt. So lifting heavier weights safely is one way to do that. The second tip I'll share is you've got to eat a proper diet. There's so many people I see at my gym, and I know this is true because I've worked out my entire life, been to hundreds of gyms probably from travel and where I've lived. And you see so many people that, yes, they're big and strong, but they've got this large amount of fat in their midsection. Or maybe they're not fat, but they're not making the gains they want. Well, you can lift all the heavy weight you want, but if you go eat fast food afterwards or at lunch, between a work break and things like that, that's gonna be counterproductive. You need to give your body healthy nutrients to help that muscle grow. Now, I'm not going to get into the debate about should you limit carbs or should you, where all that ranks. I will say the trend right now is to increase the amount of healthy fats, and that's the key. Healthy fats like high-grade coconut oil and things like that. You increase that and you cut your carbs, but you do need some carbs to basically help your muscles grow. So I'm not going to get into exactly what you should eat, but it should all be healthy and not a bunch of junk food with lots of sugars and things like that that really have no benefit to your muscle and your muscle growth. The third one, and it's probably the one that's the hardest for the most people, and that's you've got to get enough rest and recovery. Yes, you have to sleep. Now, I know we're all busy with all we have going on at work and our family lives and obligations with our friends. I mean, the average American, sleeps well under the recommended 7 to 8 hours a day that is recommended. But you need your sleep if you want to get bigger and stronger. Your muscles heal and your muscles recover during that sleep time. That's when your body's releasing hormones like human growth hormone. No, that's not just an illegal substance. Your body makes that, but it makes it while you're sleeping. So the more time you spend in bed, the more your muscles are going to recover and, yes, get bigger and stronger. And the harder you train and work out, the more sleep you need. So make sure you're getting enough sleep every single night. All right, do you have suggestions on ways to get bigger and stronger and to build more muscle? Leave those below in the comment section. I would love to hear them because I've lifted weights as long as I can remember, so I definitely want to hear them. And I bet people watching this from all around the world would love to hear your tips as well. So leave those in the comments below. If you like videos like this and you want more information on sports and exercise injuries, injury treatments, and injury prevention, subscribe to my video channel. I record several of these videos every single week, so if you click the subscribe button in the upper right corner of the page, they'll get delivered directly to you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear your tips about building more muscle, And I look forward to seeing you right here next time.